like to tell you something about our region, Podhala.
First, we will show you typical houses where people in Podhala used to live 100 years ago.
Now you can see the main area. The inhabitants of the region were mainly farmers, cattle breeders and craftsmen. The place here is clean and calm, not like in a city. People spend a lot of time looking after this place. Here is the room where a blacksmith kept his tools, such as a stove, an anvil, horseshoes and hammers. It's interesting that the blacksmith was also a dentist. He pulled out teeth using pincers. I'm sure that it meant a lot of pain, but there was no other choice. There wasn't any running water. People had to use a well. They used a crane, a special tool to pull out water. We have tried using that and it was very hard, but it was a huge satisfaction to do it. This water mill was the source of energy, created by the power of both human and water. Now our hostess is showing us the engine, driven by horses. It was a very hard work, performed by animals, but it was very needed in every village. The engine operated all the machines. Everything that the horse had to do was to walk around it and move a horizontal beam.
No. This is a typical house where people in Podhala lived 100 years ago. It's mainly made of wood.
This is our regional hand embroidered napkin, which is made by people who lived in our community.
There are traditional toys made by people who lived here. 100 years ago there weren't any computers and television, and children used to play toys like that.
This man told us some interesting things about life here. Now he is telling us about the smoke, which appeared when people did not use the stove for too long. There was a special vent in a roof that people opened to air such a cold house. There wasn't any running water, electricity, light, and it was very cold inside. Each hut was divided into 2 rooms, a bedroom and a kitchen. Imagine that there are 10 people sitting around the table. There is only 1 bowl made of clay and 10 wooden spoons. And what was usually eaten were potatoes, cabbage, porridge and sometimes handmade bread. There weren't any bathrooms in huts. Toilets looked like this. There was only a wooden box inside with a hole in the center of it. We are sure that you didn't realize earlier that our region is so awesome. The culture is sometimes amazing, but more often it's interesting and a big surprise for people whose culture is different. So, if you have never been here, you should visit us, because we will try to preserve it for future generations to see it and learn about their own ancestors.